but it's kind of interesting that the Beast's teacher is teaching me the explosion spell. I don't know who I thought would teach me the explosion spell, but this is not really who I would have pegged it on. This is like, what, the second time or third time I've woken up? At least.
Natty told me about your run-in with the Poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Another house token for the house chest.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh.
I take it you're ready to learn.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I promise to use caution when casting it. It shall only be used for murder. Also, I'm gonna ask this because I think this is ironic, but it's kind of interesting that the Beast's teacher is teaching me the explosion spell. I don't know who I thought would teach me the explosion spell, but this is not really who I would have pegged it on. Poaching.
Is this something we should be learning in school?
Better for you to learn it in school, where we can instruct you properly as to its use. Now,
okay, I like that reasoning.
Be precise in
Can we
your
use that for other
wand
things?
movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead.
I love that reasoning. I would like to use that for other
Nice and
things.
steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile.
Very important skills people need to have.
Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we?
Shit.
Go ahead and try it on the pumpkins.
Bombarda.
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell
Wait.
just like that every
Oh, it's
time.
not.
Assured and
Expelliarmus.
It's just a
Levioso.
bigger damage Confringo, it looks like, than... I thought it was... Okay. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. Alright, there's literally nothing else to do, so we're just gonna go do the main story quest for now, and then we're gonna go probably explore and blow some stuff up. My computer hasn't caught fire, so it's a good start.
What are you up to now?
Apparently I've already done this camp, but I'm gonna go fight it anyway.
shine.
Bombarda. Cabalza. Places. Arrest the momentum. Confringo.
What was that?
Descendo. Defender. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Bombarda.
Rookwards don't go.
Stupefy. Also. Places.
Thought you had me
My baby. Bombarda. Death from above. Leviosa. Not surviving for this. Expulsor. Incendio. Compulsor. Bombarda. Arrest. There'll be more.
I could have just died. Okay.
Accio. Incendio. Flipendo. Might want to look out. Crucial. What have you done? Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
Those guys have so much health, it's actually kind of ridiculous.
Bombarda.
That's not even what I wanted to hit.
Flipendo. Sendo. Flipendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Protego. Confringo. Glacius. Compulsor. Flipendo. You insolent crap!
Whatever. I don't have the patience for that. I have a quest to do while I'm waiting for you guys to respawn. Well, it has to be when they're readying an attack, right? So I don't know if it means when they are ready to, like, casting the attack, or if it means when you have the dodge animation on your screen. It might mean when you have the dodge indicator to instead interrupt it with a spell.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry,
Okay.
Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way.
You know, Poppy, I'm sure their orders to capture me on sight have nothing to do with them making a major scene in a public establishment where they basically pulled out guns almost, where they almost pulled out guns, essentially.
Tread carefully.
Try to get me. I'm sure it has absolutely nothing to do with that. No, nothing gets past you.
You choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
I'm definitely not here to poach your animals. I definitely haven't been kidnapping animals in mass or anything.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious.
I have done a few of the flying key things, but some of them I just kind of walked past. I didn't know what you were getting out of it, but the whole idea that gear doesn't seem all that important. It's mostly aesthetics, but I kind of like the aesthetics I have.
It's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed
I might
that
as well
too.
go for it and get it, though.
It's almost like there's something in the water.
I know.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
I am a certified murder hobo because I like the combat of this game, so
Someone having a pet troll.
I hope you're ready to get your first murder in, Poppy.
Seems we may have an intruder.
I can't see that guy's shield, but I know what color shield they use.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Revelio.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
What's that? I should murder everybody? I'm pretty sure that's what she said. It's gonna combat fail me if I don't do stealth stuff.
Brilliant idea.
I feel like at least. Let's find out actually. Screw it. So no, it won't actually. Interesting.
Revelio.
Enter with admission only, blah blah blah. Am I supposed to... Am I stupid? I am stupid. I was assuming the guy would drop a key of some sorts.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Nah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't gonna get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is...
Kind of annoyed that hit me. I'm never gonna get used to pressing Y. I can respond with dodge pretty well, but I keep trying to go for parry because I'm stubborn.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Something they need me to come see enough that I had to say something.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we?
Poppy, if you could come open this door.
Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Homora.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
Back to the...
Bombarda. Defender. Expelliarmus. Propender.
You're the one we're looking for, ain't you, poor friend?
Crucible.
You've made it again. Throw your way out there. Give that back.
Expelliarmus.
You'll have to fight it eventually.
Should be dead.
Defender.
Ridiculous what has to defend this.
Propender. Descender. Arresto Momenti. Descender. Propender.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Repulsor.
Aim to the ring at the front of her restraints.
Why was I dealing damage to it if I had to pull it?
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
It is if we've killed everything first.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
So,